Toyota just shocked everyone with 5 new 2025 models, and whether we like it or not, the biggest manufacturer is changing the whole game plan. Got a whole new approach, and we're not talking about a one-size-fits-all strategy. It is far from it. All these cars are unique and serve one unique thing, which is the whole point of the plan. Let me explain. Mini Land Cruiser. Toyota has designed the Mini Land Cruiser to capture the essence of its larger siblings, but in a more compact package. Imagine being able to weave through city traffic like a pro, yet still have the grit to tackle any weekend adventure. And to do this bad boy is sitting pretty on a brand new heavy-duty ladder frame platform. And get this, it's a whopping 171 inches long, 73 inches wide, and 74 inches tall. That's a whole lot of real estate, but don't worry, it's still compact enough to squeeze into those tight city parking spots like a champ. It's the perfect blend of space and maneuverability, just the way I like it. This thing might be small, but it's still packing some serious heat under the hood. We've got an all-electric version with dual motors that'll give you around 241 horsepower and 260 pound-feet of torque, but that's not all. Rumor has it this little SUV might just borrow the 2.7-litre gasoline engine from the Hilux and Fortuner. And get this, there's even a whisper of a 2.8-litre turbo diesel option that might even come with some mild hybrid tech. That's a whole lot of versatility, my friends. Now let's talk about where the rubber meets the road, or should I say the dirt, the mud, the rocks, and everything in between. Despite its compact size, this Mini Land Cruiser is no slouch when it comes to off-road prowess. It has chunky off-road tires, advanced 4x4 systems, and impressive ground clearance. It's like a little beast of burden, ready to tackle any adventure you throw its way, whether it's a rocky trail or a muddy back road. And the best part, this little SUV is rumored to start around $45,000 before on-road costs. That's a pretty sweet deal for a vehicle that's got the Toyota pedigree and the off-road chops to back it up. And you know what? This little SUV is about to steal the spotlight from the likes of the Jeep Wrangler and Ford Bronco Sport. It's the ultimate do-it-all vehicle, blending rugged capability with everyday practicality. Step inside and you'll see what I mean. You'll find a cabin that's decked out with the latest tech and creature comforts. It's like your own personal command center on wheels, ready to take you wherever your heart desires. So if you're an urban explorer with a taste for off-road thrills, the Mini Land Cruiser is about to become your new best friend. Get ready to turn heads and conquer the concrete jungle, one rugged excursion at a time. This little beast is not just a vehicle, it's an adventure waiting to happen. Keep an eye out for its release and get ready to experience the next level of Toyota's legendary off-road prowess in a more compact, versatile package. Trust me, this is going to be one wild ride. If you think about it, Toyota is clearly changing a lot of its strategies and approaches. And here's the thing, if you remember by the mid-1990s, Toyota had shifted its Land Cruiser line toward larger and more luxurious vehicles. Now they're doing the opposite, and this Mini Land Cruiser is just the tip of the iceberg. Let me introduce you to the next big thing. Toyota FJ Cruiser. The Toyota FJ Cruiser is back, and it's better than ever. This iconic beast has been the stuff of legends for adventure seekers, and let me tell you, the new and improved version is about to blow your mind. Imagine a vehicle that's like a time machine, taking you back to the good old days of rugged, no-nonsense off-roading, but with a modern twist. The FJ Cruiser's boxy, retro-inspired design is like a big, lovable bear hug for your inner adventurer. It feels like Toyota is saying, yeah, we know you love the classics, but we're gonna take it up a notch. But don't let its throwback good looks fool you. This baby's got the brains and brawn to back it up. Under the hood, you'll find advanced off-road systems that'll conquer the toughest terrain like a boss. We're talking a sophisticated four-wheel drive setup, lock-in differentials, and a suspension that'll have you bouncing over rocks and mud. Let's break down the numbers, shall we? That engine has a displacement of 241.4 cubic inches and delivers a whopping 268 horsepower at 5,600 RPM. And the torque, a beefy 280 pound-feet at 4,400 RPM. Yeah, this baby's got the power to tame any terrain, whether you're tackling the great outdoors or just cruising around town. But don't worry, it's not all brawn and no brains. This V6 powerhouse comes with a smooth-shifting 5-speed automatic that'll keep you in total control, no matter where the road is. And get this, the FJ Cruiser clocks in at a respectable 23 mpg. And the interior? Well, it's built to take a beating and keep on ticking. Water-resistant materials, ample storage for all your adventure gear, It's like a rugged fortress on wheels. But don't worry, they haven't forgotten about comfort. The FJ Cruiser has a range of amenities and tech that'll make your off-road escapades as smooth and enjoyable as a leisurely Sunday drive. In terms of features and equipment, the FJ Cruiser comes standard with air conditioning, power windows, and locks. It also boasts a 6-speaker, a USB port, and Bluetooth connectivity, as well as essential safety features like electronic stability control, traction control, front seat side-mounted airbags, and roll-sensing side curtain airbags. The rugged look is completed with 17-inch black steel wheels. You see, although Toyota changed their approach, the spirit of the rugged FJ40, the iconic Land Cruiser of old times, still lingered. Inspired by that heritage, Toyota's product planner Dave Danza and Vice President of Sales and Operations Yoshi Inaba envisioned a new FJ with modern capabilities. And when you think about it, this is a win-win for everyone. A lot of us need a car like this, so the fact that Toyota is bringing it back is good for us. They're trying to make something unique and introduce a practical, functional, and versatile car. This happened because they actually listened to us, the customers, you and me. Additionally, reports suggest that the Land Cruiser FJ might begin at $50,000 in certain markets. But enough about SUVs. Let's talk about how this approach is changing the truck lineup, because a lot is changing. Let's dissect each. Toyota IMV0. This truck is all about simplicity and functionality. It may not have all the high-end features of more expensive models, but it's built to be a reliable workhorse. Sometimes less really is more, and the IMV0 embodies this philosophy perfectly. It boasts a 2-liter inline-4 engine. While the exact horsepower and torque figures are still under wraps, we estimate it churns out around 137 horsepower and 135 pound-feet of torque. It's paired with a 5-speed manual transmission, delivering a straightforward and engaging driving experience that enthusiasts will love. That is why the Toyota IMV0 is said to be a real game-changer. For years, Toyota trucks have been the go-to choice for those needing a dependable workhorse, whether for job sites or outdoor adventures. The IMV0 elevates this legacy with more power, better fuel efficiency, and cutting-edge tech that will make competitors sit up and take notice. It's designed to be a versatile all-rounder, ready to meet the demands of businesses needing a reliable hauler and adventure seekers looking for a capable rig. Especially in the rear-wheel drive setup, it underscores its utilitarian focus, ensuring it can handle tough jobs with ease. With a seating capacity of 2, the standard cab is designed for those who prioritize function over frills. And when it comes to towing, the IMV0 is no slouch, handling an estimated 3,000 pounds with ease. And for those heavy payloads, expect it to carry around 2,000 pounds. You see, Toyota isn't just aiming to keep up with the competition. They're challenging heavyweights like Ford, Chevy, and Ram to step up their game. The IMV0's modern aerodynamic profile not only looks fantastic, but also helps maximize fuel efficiency. It remains that unmistakable rugged Toyota truck vibe, ensuring it stands out on the road. The Toyota IMV0 boasts a sleek and modern design with aerodynamic lines that not only enhance its aesthetic appeal, but also improve its fuel efficiency. The compact yet spacious interior is designed for maximum comfort and usability, making it an ideal choice for both urban and off-road adventures. But on the inside, this thing takes simplicity, maybe a bit too much. There are no premium quality materials, and this is not your average run-of-the-mill truck that comes loaded with modern features. This is a good or bad thing depending on the person you ask. But one thing is for sure, this simplicity makes it way too easy for Toyota to mass-produce as many units as they want. Toyota's plans for the IMV0 include expanding its market reach globally and offering customers from all corners of the world access to this innovative vehicle. The good thing is that the Toyota IMV0 is priced competitively on the market, starting at approximately $10,000 for the base model. But if you're looking for something that is a bit more luxurious while still being compact, then this next one's for you. Toyota Stout. This little workhorse first rolled out in Japan in 1954 and came to the US in 1964, ready to take on big American pickups like the Ford F100 and Chevy C10. The Stout quickly earned a reputation for being one tough truck, durable, dependable, and ready for any job. Farmers, construction workers, and anyone needing a true workhorse fell for the Stout's rugged build. This truck could tackle heavy loads and rough terrain with ease, making it the ultimate work companion. The Stout had a no-nonsense, industrial chic style, boxy, angular, and all business. And the durability? Unreal. Farmers and construction workers put these things through the ringer, and they just kept going. If you want a truck that's tough as nails, built to last, and packed with personality, the Toyota Stout is the one for you, my friend. This bad boy may not have the modern thrills and gadgets, but let me tell you, it more than makes up for it with pure, unadulterated capability. This is a no-nonsense truck that's all about getting the job done. Now, over the years, Toyota has been tinkering with and improving this little workhorse, you know. They've been tweaking the engines, soaping up the suspension, and even adding fancy features. But then in 1979, Toyota decided to shift their focus to the sportier, more modern Hilux, and the Stout kind of stepped aside. But to be honest, this thing has never left the hearts of the people. Seriously, the Toyota fanboys are going absolutely bonkers over this one. And the good thing is that this new Stout is packed to the brim with some seriously impressive features that are going to make your jaw drop. First off, that beefy 2.7-liter 4-cylinder engine, 159 horsepower and 180 pound-feet of torque. Are you kidding me? Pair that with a smooth as silk 6-speed automatic transmission, and you're looking at a truck that can scoot from 0 to 60 in just over 8 seconds. And get this, Toyota's apparently working on an electric version, and rumor has it it'll have a range of around 250 miles on a single charge. How's that for power and efficiency? But that's not all. This Stout is no slouch when it comes to work either. We're talking a payload capacity of up to 1,500 pounds and towing capabilities between 4,000 and 5,000 pounds. This thing's going to be a real workhorse, just like its legendary predecessor. And can we talk about the styling for a sec? Seriously, that commanding front grille, those sleek LED headlights, and those cool fog lights? This truck is going to turn heads everywhere it goes, I guarantee it. Now, I know what you're thinking. A truck this powerful and capable has got to be a gas-guzzling monster, right? Wrong. With that smooth shifting transmission and efficient engine, the Stout is going to sip fuel like a champion. Plus, if Toyota does bring out an electric version, just imagine the kind of emissions-free driving you'd be enjoying. Talk about the best of both worlds, am I right? But enough about the numbers and the tech specs. Let's talk about the experience, folks. When you slide behind the wheel of this Stout, you're going to feel the power, the control, and the sheer confidence that comes with driving a truck this capable. It's going to be like strapping on a pair of rocket boots and taking on the world 1 mile at a time. See, Toyota's got its sights set on the Ford Maverick, that new compact pickup that's been wowing folks with its versatility and fuel-sipping ways. The Maverick's smaller size and hybrid powertrain have really caught people's attention. And Toyota knows that the Stout's perfect blend of old-school charm and new-school capability is going to give the Maverick a run for its money. You better believe that this isn't just some half-baked comeback either, my friends. Toyota's pulling out all the stops to make sure the Stout is better than ever. This baby's got all the bells and whistles, but it still holds on to that undeniable Toyota toughness and reliability that we all know and love. It's got that nostalgic vibe, a touch of healthy competition, and a whole lot of excitement. And the crazy part is that the 2025 Toyota Stout could start below $25,000, making it an affordable option for buyers. But enough about the revival of trucks, let's talk about something new that has been causing a lot of debate online. Some are mad, and some say that it's the perfect thing to do. But I'll just lay out all the facts, and you can decide if Toyota is actually doing the right thing. An all-electric RAV4. Now, I know what you're thinking. An electric RAV4? For real? But Toyota actually thought about a lot of things when they decided on this. You see, the RAV4 is already one of Toyota's top-selling models, and these folks know a thing or two about building vehicles that people absolutely adore. Now they're taking that proven formula and supercharging it with zero-emission electric power. This electric RAV4 is going to be a dream come true for all you eco-warriors out there who are hungry for a ride that's not only kinder to the planet, but also an absolute riot to drive. Imagine whisper-quiet acceleration that'll pin you back in your seat, instant torque that'll have you grinning from ear to ear, and a range of around 300 miles on a single charge. And get this, with those lightning fast charging capabilities, you can say goodbye to hours of waiting around for your battery to juice up. But it's not just about the performance, my friends. The electric RAV4 is also going to be loaded with all the latest bells and whistles when it comes to infotainment and driver assistance technology. We're talking about a next-level driving experience that'll keep you safe, connected, and entertained every single time you hit the road. Now I know what you're thinking. How's this thing going to stack up against the competition? Well, let me tell you, the electric RAV4 is going to be going head-to-head with some serious heavy hitters like the Tesla Model Y, the Ford Mustang Mach-E, and the Volkswagen ID.4. But I've got a feeling Toyota's got a few tricks up their sleeves to make this electric RAV4 stand out from the crowd in a big way. But don't just take my word for it, let's talk numbers, shall we? The details are still under wraps, but the RAV4 Prime boasts an impressive 302 net combined horsepower, so this thing could be somewhere there. It can sprint from 0 to 60 in just 5.7 seconds. It's like having a silent rocket on wheels. But the electric RAV4 isn't just about the performance and text, folks, it's also seriously easy on the eyes. Sleek lines, modern details, and a touch of ruggedness, this thing is the complete package. And wait until you see the inside, a 10.5-inch Toyota audio multimedia touchscreen with wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, perfect for all you tech-savvy adventurers out there. So whether you're silently gliding through city streets or embarking on an eco-conscious adventure, the RAV4 Prime is ready to impress. This thing is about to redefine what it means to drive an SUV, and I for one can't wait to get my hands on one. But what do you think? Let us know in the comments. Thanks for watching, I'll see you on the next video.